Facebook is selling the Oculus Rift. You know, that's the, I always do this,
yes.
The virtual reality headset. Looks like a crash helmet on a motorbike. You know what I mean? It costs $600, but there's a catch. It actually costs a whole lot more than that if you want to do it right. Shayna Glenser is here. She is now with Make Officers. What else do I have to have a pretty high-end computer, don't I?
You need a very high-end computer with a lot of processing power, and folks might be surprised to know that Apple computers don't fit into this bucket. They don't qualify to run the Oculus Rift.
If I've got an Apple desktop or whatever, I've got a MacBook or one of them things.
MacBook Pro.
It doesn't work?
Not enough processing power.
What have I got to have?
So you have to go and either build your own processing, your PC, or buy one with the Oculus Rift. They can sell for up to $3,000 paired with the Oculus. So that gets quite hefty for the average American.
Okay, now, I've not tried one of these things. I want to, but I've not tried one yet. If I've got it on, is it wireless? Can I walk around wherever I want to go?
You cannot. I mean, you have like a 12-foot cord that you're connected to your computer. So you have some freedom and range and motion. So they do recommend, I thought it was very funny, the articles recommended, make space for yourself so you don't knock anything over while you're trying your Oculus. But you are tethered still to a computer to make it operate.
Now, have you ever tried one of these things?
I have. I actually played a Spider-Man game where you could swing from building to building wearing the Oculus Rift.
Did you get seasick? I'm not joking, because you know, I am prone to seasickness, and I'm told that I would be ill if I wore one of these things.
It is a very frequent symptom that people have. I did not. I don't think I spent enough time in it to have that experience. But people said if you spend more than a half of an hour in it, even if you have an iron stomach, you feel a little queasy after you use it.
But to me, it's a huge breakthrough, because it's a different way of looking at movies, it's a different way of playing games. There's all kinds of other uses for this thing if you've got the right equipment. I think it's a breakthrough. I mean, I would be prepared to buy Facebook stock on the basis of the Oculus Rift. Am I crazy?
No, you heard it here first. You're buying some stock today. No, I think that it is an investment that Facebook made, which will pay dividends in years to come, and it is a way of experiencing games and other kinds of movies that you won't have any other way.
Breakthrough. Now, here's another breakthrough. T-Mobile, they're going to have a data-only rate plan starting tomorrow. That's not the story. To me, the story is none of us uses our little cell phones or smartphones to make phone calls.
No one's calling anybody anymore.
Maybe three times a month. I don't.
Yeah.
And who leaves phone messages these days? You know, you just text.
If anybody calls me, I don't answer.
I know, that red reject button is very frequently what I turn to. Yeah.
But is that typical of most people today? You text. You don't mess around with actual phone calls.
Right.
That's true of most people.
I take a commuter train every day, and there's too many people chatting away on their phones.
Right.
So, irritating.
But the other thing is, the sound quality is awful. I remember the wonderful landlines. You could have an intimate conversation with somebody. You could hear everything. On this thing, it's a public conversation, and you can't hear very much. Are you with me on this?
I am with you on that. It is. Anybody can participate in the conversation you're having on your cell phone. Just text and keep it between you and the person you're talking to.
You used to walk down the street, and if somebody was talking to themselves, you'd think, it's crazy.
But the butterfly net over
everybody does it.
Yes.
Right.
Are we done? We're done.